Step into a land where luscious trees tower over all below, and you take yourself into this quiet, calm, and peaceful feeling. Just see how good it makes you feel.
Oh, how great to be away from hustle and bustle of the city and in the gray outdoors.
Roar! Get out of our forest!
What's going on? Is this real?
Roar! This is our home!
What? I'm just a little girl.
Roar! Get out!
Tiger, you scared the little girl off.
Yeah, she just wants to explore the forest. Oh, never mind. Let's go find another spot to stay in.
Out and about in the forest, there are 5 friends who are curious to explore the wonders of the forest. Walking in the forest, walking in the forest, we're not afraid, we're not afraid.
What is this place? It's so wild and wet, and I can hardly see in front of me with all these trees and bushes.
Oh, I can't forget a line here. I need to post my selfies on Instagram.
What's the matter with you? Don't you know that we are in the lung of our planet? This is the Amazon rainforest. It is the largest and densest forest in the world.
Well, why are we here then? I still do not see what's so special about it.
Do you realize what is happening here? Look around you and observe how rich the biodiversity is.
What? Biodiversity?
Yes, biodiversity. The Amazon rainforest is a home for a very diverse range of species, many of which are not found elsewhere in the world.
See, for example, look at this blue mopper butterfly. Look how beautiful it is.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah, in fact, people who are native to the Amazon rainforest have been living here in harmony.
They also use the forest resources such as the plants for their daily needs and medication.
But every year, 2.7 billion acres of rainforest are burned.
I thought we were supposed to be looking after our forests.
But if this keeps happening, plants and animals will no longer be able to live in the forest freely, and we will watch them disappear.
Or even air to breathe.
Well, we humans aren't grateful enough.
Let's go explore the rest of the forest.
It is a beautiful sunny day. The breeze passes through the trees. The little daffodils in the woods are welcoming the blue. God made man and made him as viceroy on earth. He has provided a beautiful world for humans to live in. But humans...
Oh, what a beautiful forest. I will have a great feast today.
Oh, what? Is
he gonna cut us? Oh, what a pitiful life we have today.
Ouch! Stop! What are you doing? That hurts. I will die.
I am going to cut you and get more money for my livelihood.
Ha! See, man, I'm very happy to die because I'll be very useful to you in many ways, like shelter. But think whether you have done anything good for the world.
What should I do? And why should I care?
See, being a tree, I'm having selfless service. But as a human being, you don't have any thought or sensitivity for other living things created by Almighty.
Why should I be sensitive with your feelings? Why should I care? I'm doing it for my survival.
Huh, survival? If we all die, there won't be any rain and no life will exist on the earth.
Okay, then I am ready to die for you. Take me, O cutter of my life. Let me bow to serve you. Make use of me as timber and paper. Let children thrive in school.
Ha 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 ha! I know where you're Go.
Did you hear that?
What? Is the sound of the trees crashing down?
And why is the sky above us is blood red with flames?
Haven't you guys heard about those greedy loggers?
When will they stop and rob us from our source of life?
I doubt it. They are destroying our forests at a rate of 60 football pitches a minute.
Illegal logging obviously has a deep impact on every creature. If they carry on, there will be no home left for us anymore. But don't they know they need our chiefs to keep the planet's air fresh?
And with all that extra carbon dioxide from burning trees will add to the greenhouse effect.
And more global warming.
I guess someone told these humans what they will be losing.
What happened here? Where are all the trees?
As far as the eye sees, not much good. Where are the wood?
We need to cut more trees for more profit. Cut and burn them all.
Stop! Have mercy on Mother Nature.
Are you not aware of how long it takes for these trees to grow? Yet you cut them off when they finally reach the sky. This can't go on.
Ah!
I am the rainforest. I take in your pollution and give you clean air, purify your water and protect your shores. Yet, you continue to cut me down, releasing carbon into the air and heating this planet. I have been more than generous. Sometimes I give it all to you. Now, some gone forever.
I never thought that way. I realized how selfish we were and take you for granted. We are sorry that we burned you down and cut you down with with brutal machines, put profit over people and greed over need.
We don't mind bringing your homes, papers, and even furniture, but plant more of us. We will have more family around then.
You mean afforestation?
Yes, planting more trees for the greater good.
Everyone has a responsibility. Because of the way we are using our planet, we are altering what is happening on it. And we need to think, what can we do to safeguard the future and not abuse the trust that has been given to us?
Let me suggest that if a farmer sees a tree that's unhealthy, they don't look at the branches to diagnose it, they look at the root. We are the root.
We are the foundation. This generation, it is up to us to take care of this planet. It is our only home. We must globally warm our hearts and change the climate of our souls.
And that's why we must
Cut the green, not the tree.
Well, what do you know? Man can work in harmony with his surroundings. All it takes is hope and action to make it happen. Take the lead. Plant a seed. What a humble and considerate thing indeed. Now, we have a special presentation just for you.
Reporting live from Guardians of the Forest News.
Assalamualaikum
And good morning. I am Sophie.
and I am Nelly.
Today's breaking news.
12 million hectares of tropical trees, equivalent to 60 football fields per minute, were destroyed at an alarmingly fast rate last year, says the Global Forest Watch. It's calling on the world to do more to tackle deforestation.
The youth of today are in a prime position to make a difference. It is important to equip them with exposure and awareness in protecting the forest. This is also the objective of Grade 5's Guardians of the Forest. Now, let's take a look at the effort of Grade 5 students in bringing awareness of preserving the forest.
During CD Week, Grade 5 had the opportunity to learn more about forest conservation by visiting a few places and volunteering to give back to the community. We started our CD Week by visiting Forest Research Institute of Malaysia, FRIM, which is a forest reserve under the protection of Malaysian government. Do you know which tree's latex can be used to make chewing gum? Did you know that each and every tree has its own DNA like humans do? You will have these puzzles solved when you talk to the guide from FRIM, who is the green ambassador of the public. FRIM is filled with a diverse species of flora and fauna. Our senses were awakened as we got to immerse ourselves in the serenity of the forest. There is a 7 feet deep pond where we managed to catch a glimpse of the giant-sized arwanas from the murky green of the lake. In the time where a soccer field of rainforest is disappearing every minute due to unsustainable agriculture and land clearing, perhaps it is fitting for the public to look towards FRIM's approach in striking a balance between maintaining biodiversity and creating commercial crops.
We tend to take nature for granted, underestimating how indispensable they still are for everyone on the planet. In light of this, Guardians of the Forest also had the opportunity to visit MNS, Nature Education Center, located in FRIM. Moving beyond the confines of classroom education, NEC drew us out from our accustomed surroundings and allowed us to personally experience and interact with nature. By engaging through hands-on and interactive activities such as playing Rainforest Layers game, we learned to appreciate the forest and its ecology even more. We created our own DIY self-watering plant that we got to take home. The visit to NEC encouraged us to make greater involvement in the sustainable green living.
What if I told you that you can volunteer in an initiative to plant rainforest trees right here in the city? Will you be interested? This is exactly what Grade 5's Guardians of the Forest had absolute pleasure of doing in MNS, Urban Community Forest, located at Bukit Persekutuan with guidance of Mr. Cheryl. We got to equip ourselves in knowledge and appreciation towards the importance of forest.
We explored the wonders of secondary forests and were amazed by how rich the biodiversity there. It is an ongoing initiative by UCF to plant marble saplings from seed at the nursery. Marble trees are endangered due to logging and deforestation. We were absolutely fascinated by the marble seeds as they look and feel like pebbles. We volunteered to plant more marble trees by loosening up the soil and filling each poly bag through with its seeds. No doubt, it's a mammoth task, but it is our forest and our future that we are conserving. The takeaway we got that day was fruitful as we learned how to conserve our forest.
Our effort to preserve the forest do not stop there. MNS effort showed us what dedication and determination really means to conserve and preserve the forest. Hence why we were inspired to play our part and spread the awareness to the public. We held a fundraising sale at our school to benefit Urban Community Forest and MNS Nature Education Center. The reception of the fundraising was overwhelming as we managed to exceed our target and sold out of all our items. In total, we managed to collect 2,000 ringgit for the fundraising. The funds collected were then allocated to UCF with the amount of 1,200 ringgit and to NEC with the amount 800 ringgit. We hope our contribution can spark a change and continue the effort of MNS to conserve our forests.
The power of youth indeed can make a big impact. The effort made by Grave Fires, Guardians of the Forest, is a reflection that we have great powers as catalysts for change.
Remember, not to just react, but act, as we have the power to preserve and safeguard the future of our forest. Signing off from Guardians of the Forest News, cut the green, not the trees.